Today's a great day. The Ground Zero exhibition is opened at Camden Fort Meagher. We're delighted. It's been a vision of ours for the last 12 months to have an international calibre exhibition. And when we heard of this exhibition in Dublin last year, me personally, I thought it was, if we could absolutely bring it to Camden, it would be fantastic. A quick email to Paul McCormack. Straight away, he was very interested in bringing it to Cork. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming today, and I'd like to welcome you all to Camden Fort Meagher. Just for members of the press, that is something that we've changed the name of the fort in the last couple of months to Camden Fort Meagher, just to mark the English and Irish history and the old and the new.
As Mayor of Cork County, it gives me great pleasure to be here at the official opening of this exhibition, probably phase 2. And I think it's one of these occasions where everyone sits back and says, where were they when that unfortunate moment happened, when those two planes hit those two towers in New York. And in many ways, we're here to acknowledge the artist as well, to take that she had the courage and the poise to step back and to use the gift that she has to take those fantastic photographs. Today, we have to acknowledge as well what has happened here in Camden. And Camden is a fantastic story that we're all very proud to be associated with. It's a story of a community that got behind the project, that delivered the project on the ground. And in the space of a few short years, we've seen the amazing work they have delivered. And as Mayor of the county, I suppose one of my main jobs is to be out there to acknowledge the great community effort. And here's a prime example of that great community effort itself. I suppose it's a bit different for a local authority involved in an arts exhibition or involved in arts itself. We're involved in many forms of activity, roads, water, planning. But now we're involved in the tourism industry, we're involved in enterprise, and we're also supporting the arts itself. So this is a great leap for Cork County Council, getting involved in what really is going to be a very worthwhile cause itself. And as a local authority, we're very proud of that fact that we've changed and evolved over the years itself. So I'm here today to acknowledge your great work on the ground. The volunteers of Rescue Fort Camden, you are a great credit to yourselves and a credit to your community. Paul Burley is one of your key leaders, and he's an able man who works close to us in County Hall. But it has been a great success story, and I think going forward it will be the hallmark of how we will recover as a country. It'll be the community itself coming behind organisations to deliver projects on the ground. And with the help of the county manager, who was very much behind this project, an awful lot of work has been done in the last few years, and we're looking forward to seeing the progression of this project go forward.
In relation to the exhibition, I've learned a lot of new vocabulary words. Nicola Mc Clean is the artist. Nicola stays behind the scene. There's no doubt of her talent. You'll all see her excellent exhibition today, beautifully poignant and depicted very sensitively, I must say. But her henchman is Mr. Paul McCormack, and Paul can call you up to 15 times today, a day and night, and he's called me many times. And I must say, Paul's passion for what Nicola and Paul are doing is incredible, and really, you know, it just goes to show that people bring these things, and I know Paul and Nicola are hoping to put this out around Europe and the world, and I wish them the very best of luck with it. I'd also like to thank Martin Irwin, the guy that's on the ground that installs the installation. He's a fantastic guy, again, full of passion. I wouldn't expect anything less from the Mc Clean clan, so congratulations on that as well. My own connection, just a brief on that, the Mayor mentioned this a while ago. In 2001, I brought my sister to New York to see my brother. It was her 21st birthday present. We arrived in New York on September 9th, 2001, and on September 10th, 2001, we went downtown, Staten Island Ferry, and up to the Twin Towers. We entered the building at 14:58, see my tickets above and stuff like that, and we left the area at 7 p.m. that evening. Like everybody else, the next morning we woke up watching the news, wondering what in the name of God is going on, and I think you'll all agree, we all know where we were on that very fateful morning when the world changed forever. A tagline on the exhibition which I completely tie into is never forget, and I think that's what the exhibition means to me. That's why I applaud the artists and bringing it around. For us, it's education. We can't let this happen again to humanity. These things need to stop.
I remember it was about 10 months ago I received an email. I actually was going through my spam folder and I had an email from, who the hell is chairman at rescuecamden.ie? But it was, he said he had, you know, a firefighter from Cork, and I was like, I sent an email back saying we would love to get our exhibition to Cork, and it wasn't even, no hesitation at all. One of the people that we're honouring up here is a firefighter that passed away on 9/11, firefighter Michael Lynch. His father and his family are from Tralee. I hope you don't mind a Kerry man here. But Michael died on 9/11, and his body was recovered on March 21st the following year. And his father likes to tell the story. When his body was recovered, the only way they could recognise him was from a Celtic cross tattoo that he had on his arm. It was the only piece of his body that was unblemished. It gives his father Jack great solace that the body was recovered, but that's how they ID'd him. And we have Michael's helmet, his shield, and some of his other stuff up here on display, and we're very proud to have it here. One of the things that Nicola and Paul came up with for the exhibition here is there's a special wall that's going to be in the exhibition space called Camden Calling. Now Paul has put up on the wall a copy of his tickets from 9/11, or from the 10th, excuse me, and Nicola has some of her pictures from the Twin Towers before the event. So it's a wall that's going to invite the community and visitors to share their experiences from and any memories they may have of the Twin Towers, of special times in New York, and they can peg their photos or their whatever they have, their memorabilia, up on the wall as a memory. So it's a really terrific idea, and I want to commend you both for it. It's a great way to get the community involved. This is a door from Fort Camden. She wanted to incorporate material from the fort as well as material from the World Trade Center and the Freedom Tower that's going up right now. There's 13 panels on the door. That's the 13 original colonies in the United States. The 3 stars represent the FDNY, which lost 343 members, the Port Authority Police Department, which lost 37 members, and the New York City Police Department, which lost 23 members. The stars, as I said, are made from metal from the World Trade Center, the original Twin Towers, and from the new Freedom Tower that's going up. And Nicola, it's a magnificent piece, and you should be very proud of it. I think all of the rescue services, speaking as a cop, I think it's brilliant, and I'm very proud of it. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's books on sale today, which is the exhibition in a book, and proceeds from it go to groundzero.org, and a donation has been made to Camden. So if you'd like to buy a book today, we'd be delighted with your help and support.
We have a Wall of the Missing. We have Nicola's other work to honour all of the other victims, and it's important that we keep their memory alive and never forget the sacrifice of so many on that terrible day. We're really honoured to be here in Camden Fort Meagher, and it's a permanent exhibition, so that's a special meaning to us.
So we're open from Saturday the 30th of June, 12 to 5, and every Saturday and Sunday right through to Sunday 16th of September, and that'll be our closing day, which is Cork Harbour Open Weekend.